2nd of March, gold, euro, dollar, Dow Jones, and Bitcoin. Now, these were the hours for gold yesterday. As you can see, the Astro hours, well, it's a bit of a move up from here, but this wasn't actually a technical level yesterday, okay? This was the technical level, the PST level, if you recall, okay? And that was this level here, and then that was it. And we said we'd move up a little bit and would look for a sell opportunity if the market goes up, and this was the PST level. It didn't come to an Astro hour, as you can see. If you missed out on it and just played off it technically, that would have been okay as well. But if you waited for astrology and technical analysis together, obviously you would not have taken that trade. In any case, though, the market did sell off at the Astro hours. This is at the PST level. This is why technical analysis is important, and this is why we have time, space, and motion indicator here together. Now, if the market pulls back, want to go up again, okay, we said we'd get into this zone. Where to? And that's going to be the good buy. So if the market comes back down to this 35 level, 1818, at an Astro hour, it's down here, okay? It's the level which I marked in yesterday, so not a lot of dramas, right? So if I just pull this through here, okay, 1818. The reason we've got this, I explained yesterday, because we've got a gap there. 1818 is here now. It's a good buy. So this 1818 zone here is going to be important for us. If it comes down here, we want to be buyers again. If you want to push it down here, right, into a good buy case, it's a bit tricky, because I'll tell you why it's a bit tricky. If it goes up first, that's the only time we can do it, okay? And on the daily, the up levels again, look, 48.51, so that's going to be 1843, right? 1841.43 and 1849, okay? So 1843, 1849. So now I've got to move this down to 1849 zone there. Let's just go back to see how this is panning out. This is going to be from here. What's that level where the market broke structure? There. And we'll take this as well. Okay, this is on a 15-minute chart. Okay, so as you can see, or even from this bar here, where the market pushed down on a 15-minute chart, as you can see, it's a bit tricky. Let's just push this into a 1 hour chart, see where we end up. So that's the PST 1849, 1843 level. So these levels are good to be selling off. Yeah, on a 1 hour chart, it's going to be there. Okay, so that's how it is, and we're going to take the peak there, okay? Because that's the push down, as you can see, all right? But if the market comes up into the 1849, it's good. There's also a bit of gap here, which will fill out. As you can see, that gap from there to there, at least from here to here somewhat. So if it comes out there, it's good on a PST level. So that will be a sell opportunity if it comes up here at Astro hours. If it comes down into these Astro hours, then here, obviously, what you want to be looking at is in this zone. We're going to be looking to go long, all right? And this is the low where the market started pushing up, so we want to keep this as a perspective, all right? So we can actually take this into account, because this is on the 1 hour chart, the indecision bar, and that's the bottom of the indecision bar, and that's that. All right, so that's how it is. Let's just bring this there because of the gap. All right, so selling at the top there or around here to push down is okay. These were the days from before. We can get rid of these now and have a clean chart. All right, so be careful, because like I said, we've got room to go up. I actually would prefer it if it broke above this level. Okay, so if it comes down first, to go up and to break this level and then to push down is the better option. So because they'll want to take out this before they push down. All right, if they push further down, then you gotta buy at the lows, and then we will break this level. All right, so if it pushes down and down, then you understand we're going to come back and break this out. Okay, so don't stand in front of that level. Okay, but this, like I said yesterday, this was the zone, and the market, like I said, will probably want to break that to go up. If it doesn't do it now, it'll come back and then do it later. Euro dollar, let's take a look. Now this is how it is with the euro dollar. Let's take a look. So this was yesterday. Let me turn this into, well, it's a half an hour chart, no problem, we'll keep it there. These were the Astro hours yesterday. It was good to see the guys in the club members zone in Discord to have made some money on this one. They had 1 to 5 risk return, and it was a good profit taking there. Now, what else have we got with the euro dollar? Let's take a look at the week again. So we've got some good buy kiss zone at the top there. We've got some targets there. As you can see, the market also came to a target and bounced up. So pushing up again may not be such a bad idea. So what we want to do is, on a pullback, going up is not a bad idea. Also, if it goes up, selling is not a bad idea, and we should break above this. This is the first level. This is the first level. You see, this is an indecision bar, so the market selling here is okay, no problem. And it was Astro hours yesterday, so that was all good, and that was the PST level, not a problem at all. Okay, but what to do with it today? Okay, so today what we can do is, if it comes down into our Astro hours, down into the weekly pivot would be a good idea. If it did that, that would be nice. If it comes into the weekly, it's not a bad spot to go long. Okay, because this is the push that kind of breaks this. The other place is this zone here. Okay, if it comes down a little bit more, what I would do is do this and make this a little narrow like this, so we don't have a big gap there. If the market comes in to fill this in here, it's also an option. Alright, so just keep that in mind as well, because on the daily, do I have a PST level? It's always it's all the way down there. 38 is there. 31.056422. 64.056422 is way down there, so it's going to be all the way there. Let me just turn this into an hourly chart, see how this pans out. Until we break this daily pivot, I wouldn't be too hooked up on selling, but buying is also an option around these levels. So if it comes back to the daily pivot down here, it's good to go long. Why? Because you see we've got a big push down here, right? So the market fell down, made a base, then a rally, came back, filled in the gap, pushed back up. So we're in a good up move. So there's a bit of a gap here. So the places to buy is going to be either on the daily pivot or slightly lower, or the weekly. If it matches your Astro hours, buy here. If it matches your Astro hours, buy here. If it matches your Astro hours, buy here, which I will post them on. So this is why technical analysis and astrology together are working really well. And this is what happened yesterday. Look, market comes up nicely. Sorry, this is yesterday. On the hourly chart, market comes up nicely into the PST zone, and then boom, down. And this is the day before. Market sells off right there, market buys right there. So getting into that level at an Astro hour, you can then push it up, because this is a drop down, there's a base here, and then there's a bit of a breakout rally up. So continuing that rally is not a bad idea, because pushing up into this zone is an option, and this is the inducement level. So I'm thinking they'll probably want to break this. So if it comes back down to go back up, is not a bad option, all the way into 0761. Okay, so you can put that up there as a target as one. 07. Okay, so here we've got Dow Jones. Now Dow Jones also, I said you could buy at the lows yesterday. I drew this. I said this is a runner, if you recall. Let's turn this into an hour chart. Okay, I said this is a push down, and this is a runner, so we'll probably go up into that level. So at the lows, I said you can buy. All right, that's your runner for you. Market pushes down, impulse wave, market running forward, comes back down, Astro hour here, and then market going up, closing high. So this is not a bad spot to get in, because I did say at the lows you can go in. This is a low and this is a low here as well. That's the PST level. Let's check out the PST level for today, if there is one. Well, look, we're pretty much above there. So going long is not a bad thing from these levels in order to push up as an intraday trade, right? So let's take a look at the weekly as well. And on the weekly, we've got what, 51 level there. 51 and 33, 396, 390. 33, 396, which is there. 33, 330 is up here. So you want to be targeting this zone. 33, 330. All right, and 33, 400. All right, according to there. Okay, let's see. That's on the weekly, right? This zone there. Okay, so that's your kill zone there. 33, 396. 33, 390. 33, 396. There. Okay, so we'd actually need to put this one there. Let's take a look at the daily. And if it breaks out, what target do we have? We've got 49, 33307. Okay. 33,366. 33,412. Okay, so this zone here, max 33,412. 33,412 is going to be this zone. So this is looking like a good target here. Okay, 412 there. So this is looking like a good target. If it comes up, also it's good. Why? Because it'll clean out the stops and then we can push it down, right? So if the market comes back down, or from around here at Astro Hours, from the daily pivot Astro Hours as well, you can go up, all right? Because you can see the market filled in the gap nice and easy. This is the level where the breakout happens. So if I take this onto a 15-minute chart here, okay, as you can see, this caused the breakout. There's the gap there. So the market fills it in and moves forward, right? And that's basically what it has done, all right, pretty much there. So it's already done that, which is good. So this zone at Astro Hours are good to buy. Just one more place to look out for is going to be this red bar here. Why? Because on the 1 hour chart, it's going to be this one, right? So this is why looking at financial astrology is important, because if you're working on a 1 hour chart, you're going to say to yourself, well, look, if it comes into this zone, I'll go long and put the stop loss below the low, all right? Because that's going to be your zone. And it's true, it's not a lie, okay? On a 15-minute chart, though, it's up here. So, you know, this is why Astro Hours are required, because at the end of the day, despite the fact that technical analysis is a fractal structure, what you got to do still, though, is kind of like figure out where it's going to happen. Okay, so now we've got this zone, and if I divide it even more, it's going to be, you know, in that zone there. And if I take that there, now it's some big zone. You know what I mean? So this is why it's important for us to have financial astrology on the side to just confirm, yeah, I'm going to turn around here with a tight stop loss, that kind of stuff. So going long from here, or the lows of yesterday, is okay. Okay, if it matches an Astro Hour, and then we should kind of head up into this zone. We should come to the weekly pivot at least, but I'm thinking we need to break that out to take out the stop losses. All right, so let's pan it that way. With the Bitcoin yesterday, this is how the Bitcoin looked like. Weekly pivot, Astro Hour was pretty close. Astro Hour was right on the weekly, so the market sold off. As you know, with this one, we're only buyers and holders on this one. So if I turn this into a 4 hour chart, I'll just show it on here, you know, without going into the weeklies and everything. Okay, as you can see, the market filled in the gap nicely here. There's still room to fill on the lower side of things. Okay, so coming back into this 19,000 zone, even lower actually, into the 17,500 is still on the cards. If the market pushes down, that's where you want to get in. On the dips, I would recommend buying, as I did so also on the 15,000 range, and especially after Mars retrograde was over. in the middle of Jan. Buying was an option, so if you went long at the middle of Jan there, you should have been in pretty much good profit, as you can see. Okay, so put this back in there. So on the dips, we'll be looking to go long on Bitcoin again. And once again, a reminder, I'm not day trading this. This is a buy and hold situation for us. Okay, cryptocurrency, because there's not enough volume in there for us to be day trading it. And I want to day trade it. For me, it's just too volatile. All right, just got to know what your, what your assets are to trade well. Everybody's got to pick their good one.